Hey guys, Kevin here. 2008 Phaeton 40 USH, I think it is. So I'm just going to talk about the outside first, go around, do some inside. But I want to talk a little about the blemishes, of course, let you know what's wrong with the coach. I mean, really not a lot, but more, the biggest thing I can see is so there's a sticker on the front. This is good. It's called the 3M or the Diamond Shield brand, and it covers all of the surfaces in the front so that you don't get a lot of rock chips. So it's still intact on there. You can use a wash, but I did notice this side has a little bit of clear coat issues. It's something that could be redone. I don't know that it's gonna make a whole lot of difference. See where it's just a couple of areas here and there. It's really just the clear coat could be reapplied. It's something we could do. I just don't know. You're buying an 08. It's not gonna be perfect, but we're happy to do whatever. Mechanically speaking, that's what's most important as far as getting this motorhome to the next owner. But anything can be done. We've done clear coat redos. They do a good job. It'll look amazing. It's just like the paint's underneath the clear coat that's what you see as far as the colors. And on top, over time, the clear coat can start to get worn, and especially in these 08s, that's where 08, 07, 06, you see some of that. And you see a little bit of what's called checking. It's hard to see, but it's usually little lines. This one's got a very minor case of it. Sometimes it literally covers a whole coach where it's just dramatic. I've seen it all. And you know what? I say the same thing with those. It is what it is. The paint is long. You really can't see much of any issues with those paint problems, even on the real bad ones, unless you're standing right up within a few feet of it. But I just want to disclose everything so you know what's going on. But in general, the paint gives off a nice look. It's a nice coach. Obviously, Tiffin's a great brand. So let's take a look around. The coach has brand new tires. We literally put them on. Also, just want to point out, this is a purchase. The stock number starts in P, which means we purchased the motorhome. Okay, we purchased it. That's now the norm, because that's the only way we're getting motorhomes. Nobody's trading things in. It seems everybody's first time or selling on their own. But we purchased it. We don't purchase garbage. We only purchase stuff that we can stand behind, stuff we know we can handle. As far as fixing whatever needs to be fixed or whatnot, we still have to put everything through our shop. It goes to a third party to be inspected first. This one's already passed all those inspections, and then when it sells, it goes through our department, our service department, and they they totally go through everything, make sure everything's functioning properly. When the buyer comes to get it, we do an orientation. We show you how to operate everything, show you everything's working properly. Incidentally, the passenger side of the coach, which is the one you see more of, looks pretty amazing. There really isn't any issues, at least noticeable issues that I can see of the paint from where I'm at here. It looks a lot like the clear coat isn't coming apart a little bit. It's actually pretty good on this side. So anyway, you've got an overdoor awning, of course. That's pretty standard. Another large awning that goes over the top of the coach. The compartments here, they've got some stuff we leave everything that came with the coach. Some kind of, I'm not sure if there's a screen stuff that attaches to the awning or some kind of carpeting for the front, but we leave everything in there, figure out what it is. But what's important is that the chassis underneath looks really great. It doesn't even look like an aged motorhome. Tiffin makes a great motorhome, so you kind of get that to start with. And you got amazing storage in this one. This is the main storage compartment with the slide out tray. You see everything looks good. They do a great job of kind of rust proofing their chassis before they even build on it. A lot of manufacturers don't do that. Okay, I don't know why, but yeah, there's some kind of screen there. It probably attaches to to the awning when it comes out to kind of create a screen room, I'm guessing. They didn't even peel the sticker off of these doors. I mean, this one got peeled off. This is how they kind of show up from the factory. So I noticed a lot of them are still on there. They just didn't want to take the peels off. So this is the other, I mean, there's tons of storage here. And we'll keep going. Another one. So that's just a lot of storage. There's the batteries for the house. We inspect them, make sure they're not charging properly. If they're not, you know, I'm guessing we'd probably put new batteries in this thing unless they were just done, and those don't look like they were just done. They look like they've been in there for some time. So we make sure you get a whole new set of fresh batteries, if not miraculously those things are just needing to be cleaned up. But I would suspect they are needing to be looked at. So also there's your blue sky controller for the solar. There are 3 solar panels on the roof, 3 good sized solar panels. I don't know how, I think they're probably 120 to 150 watt each. But there's a little scratch back here. And that's not huge deal, but certainly anything that concerns you, we can address. Those are very easy things to fix, have touch up, but just pointing out everything so you see everything and there's no, no surprises. There's the 50 amp cord. They added a surge guard. That's nice. Nice to have. Old battery keeper. These are aftermarket products the previous owner put on. Oop. So nice swing outdoors from Tiffin. This is the dump station. There is a sewer flusher system that's nice to have. Sometimes it's called Santa Flush in a Fleetwood, which I think you said you have. And the pump's easy to access. We cleaned this whole area up. There's a water filtration system for the coach. That's just the other side of the storage we just looked at on the main side. There is the inverter up there, 2,000 watt, I'm guessing. Looks like a 2,000 watt inverter. There's your vacuum hose, vacuum bag area for your central vac system. Down here, got your fuses, some electrical, your windshield wiper fluid, side cameras, rear cameras, generators currently running. Oh, you do have some awning covers for the window in the back for the bedroom, so you don't get excess heat in the bedroom. There's also one on the passenger side over the main windows, pointing out that too. So this one here, that comes down to kind of, you pull this strap and then it attaches right here to give you a, just kind of, it really helps keep the motorhome cool. Let's enter some kind of mechanism here. That's something definitely aftermarket. Don't know exactly how it works. It might control the lock, but I'm not sure because it's not a Tiffin thing. There's some of the main controls as you come in. The seats are in great shape. This one's got a kick out for your feet to kind of turn it into a recliner, either here or when it's flipped around. There's of course a step out cover that comes up flush with the floor. You've got mostly tile throughout this whole motorhome except for right in the bedroom, and then of course where the slide seam is. All right, so dashboard area, leveling, of course, all the standard features. It's an Allison 3000 transmission, got an exhaust brake, they call it an engine brake, or exhaust brake they call it, but it's an exhaust brake. It's an engine brake in effect, but it's works off of the compression of the exhaust rather than how a Jake brake typically works. But same effect mostly. You can move the pedal forward and back with this button here. Electric visor in the front. That's kind of cool. So that'll be great for keeping the shade or just closing off when you're parked. Auxiliary start button connects the batteries together. I don't know what this is. It might be, oh, you know what it is? It's a tire pressure regulator. I saw it connected to the tires outside. But that's aftermarket. Don't know if it still works, but probably. The engine starts up good. There's 1,049 hours on the generator. It's pretty average amount. So I don't see this thing coming on right now, but I'm not too concerned with that, as it's not something we would normally put on a motorhome. So there's your backup camera. Your side cameras are working. Okay, air conditioning feels wonderful. It's really getting warm today, and that's feeling pretty good on my head right now. So Tiffin has these drawers here. They added this little suction device. This device you can suction a phone holder to. There's a broken piece of wood here. They put a piece of something soft on top of it, probably to keep it there so you can still use the drink holder, and also they can put their phone there so it doesn't slide around much. But I would probably just have them re-glue that back, and you can do what you want with it. Not sure if Tiffin could replace the top of this thing, but got this nice pull-out drawer with a hard kind of accordion top, drawer top, space in there for magazines or a laptop. I wish they still did that. They really don't do a great job with their pull-out tables anymore. You have like I said, at least there's 3 solar panels on the roof. There's a Winegard Traveler. That's the one that gets the better signal for HD channels, especially for Dish Network. Nothing much up in these cabinets. I will say the cabinetry looks great. There's Panasonic TVs. Yeah, there's the main controls up there. Slide controls, the inverter control, awning. Nothing much up here to look at, but some storage nonetheless. Dual pane windows all around. Really nice, comfortable recliners. I checked them out myself. So this is your floor plan. It's very open space-wise. I mean, tons of space. If you wanted a sofa, I'm sure that a sofa could be put back here in its place. But if you really don't, because you're going to sleep in the bedroom and you're going to sit up here, you got at least 4 chairs with the front 2. Let's take a look through here. So, I don't know for sure if this was done at Tiffin, but it looks like it was, because the wood's like identical. It's cut out with great, craftsmanship. Just seems like they just maybe wanted a lot more storage, and they got it. These are all very deep up here. There's 3 of them. This is a pull-out table. There's normally, these are probably not the original chairs, and this is what they have now. So they probably got rid of them or lost them or who knows what. This is not something I know. But you can have 2 more chairs, or get 4 new ones that match better. Obviously those don't completely match. But also I think this person changed out the blinds, because these blinds came out in like 2010 or 11. Everybody loved them because they're on this pulley system that really lasts forever. So and now they're doing these spring operated ones that you pull on and they last not a very long time. But I think originally this had kind of like this Roman shade that's a kind of a pleated shade. And these have the new they're MCD brand pulley driven. So I don't know what that is, some kind of brace for something, looks like, but I don't know if they maybe put it under the edge of the table because they wanted some extra support, but it really doesn't need it. See if there's anything notable up here. Some of the manuals are up here, chassis manual. But yeah, lots of storage. This is one of the taller ceilings here. Go back another 2 years, you get a shorter ceiling. This island pulls out. Oops, that was the wrong way. So you get a lot more kitchen space. tons of drawer space. If you think you need more storage than this, you are taking too much stuff, my friend. So you got the high backsplash, couple outlets, convection microwave, 3-burner cooktop. I like this little slide out tray, give you more access to the rear. They might have added that. More, it's kind of like for bags and stuff. Everything looks good. There's a slot to slide your tray cover or slide your topper covers, removable covers. There's another light. There's a spot for your silverware. Basic drawers. There's, I would call this kind of whatever, pantry space or whatever. Oh. There's another lights in there. I don't know how to turn those lights on yet though. There are lights up there. Looks like they're factory. But that could be pantry space. There's a hidden pantry kind of down here. Slides out for stuff, cans and whatnot. This is a massive sink. I mean, geez, the other side's a little smaller, but still huge. Sprayer, soap dispenser. This refrigerator, I don't think it's standard. I really don't know for sure. But it's like a residential fridge. I just don't remember seeing them in this year. So you've got keys. We like to keep our keys in here so they don't get lost. A couple sets, extra sets. But the fridge looks amazingly clean. Then, by the way, there are no smells in this coach. Ice maker up there. I mean, that's nice to have a bigger fridge for sure. In these RVs, sometimes you get a really small fridge. Even the 4-door propane ones are like 12 cubic feet, which is definitely better. But I mean, this thing's probably 20 cubic foot, 19 cubic foot. There's one of your solar controllers up there. Let's take a look back. There's obviously a fantastic fan up there, attic fan. Tons of counter space. Oh, there's where the light switch is. Ha! There we go. See what happens when you get down low? You start finding things. So let's take a look in the bedroom now. You've got also your vacuum connector there to your central vac. There's a door here that slides across. It's got it's ready to go. I think you just pull this out. So you got your nice division to the next room if you want. You have 2 sinks. One sink here and then one where the toilet is. There's your medicine cabinet. Nice little vanity lights. Some kind of cover or something. 2 drawers. Take a look. Place to hang your towel up here. So, toilet's in its own room. Another attic fan here and here. That one's got a cover over it. I love that there's a window in the bathroom. So 2 sinks, you have 2 places to get ready. That's cool. A couple light bulbs out up there. We could address that, of course. That's kind of the basic stuff we take care of. This sucker's been needs to be reattached better. Like, you know what that was? That was like some kind of magazine rack. I mean, probably need to get a new one. See if Tiffin can send us a new one, possibly. So this is the massive shower with the skylight. You could obviously get a little step stool. I have them in my store here. They're like half-size steps if you wanted an easy way to get up. But it's a good foot lift. I mean, it's basically gives you this extra large shower, which even in some of the bigger motorhomes you really don't get in a lot of brands. I will say Fleetwood does a pretty good job with their showers normally. So here's your king size bed. Some little lights back there. You got windows on both sides for ventilation. More of these nice blinds. Tons of storage up here. 4 large cabinets. Another TV, Panasonic TV. I mean, really, this TV's great. It works, I'm sure. We make sure the TVs work. But if it was me, I'd put a brand new LG smart TV in here and everywhere else. This is a hamper. Tiffin always gives you a clothes hamper. It's kind of one of their things. It's got a combo washer dryer, Splendid 2100XC. There's your, this might be a Wi-Fi booster, but you got all your hoses and adapters for your vacuum, your combo washer dryer. There's another reader for your solar up there. Charging at 14.3, that's cool. I've actually noticed a lot of things in this coach since there's storage under here. That is a Sleep Number style. I see the pump there. So maybe that's why it feels so soft. Maybe it's actually okay after all. But again, that's something we test. They put things for your shoes down here. You know, we test to make sure that things are working properly. Some people just want a new bed. I did notice something cool in the closet. I'm going to show you in just a second. I'm going to turn this one on. Take a look at the bedroom space. Carpet needs to be cleaned a little bit. That's not a big deal. We do that. There's one of your air conditioner controllers. Just turn that puppy on. In the closet here, I noticed there's a really good sized Honeywell safe. It's attached to the ground. That is a big safe, let me tell you. So see these glass handles here? This one's missing, and I see this frequently. I don't know if that can be replaced or not, or they can get a different kind of handle there, but just pointing it out. Don't know how to get into this thing, but that is a good size safe that goes down another foot or so. Hope there's nothing in there they forgot. So that's about it. There's 22 minutes of video on this motorhome. If it's something you're interested in, I'd encourage you to try to get a deposit down on it, contingent upon seeing it in person and driving it, etc. So that while you're traveling here, it's not sold to somebody else. It happens, unfortunately, all the time. And it seems like whenever somebody gets interested in something, everybody's interested in it. It's just like, but we're happy to set it aside for you with no risk, really, just contingent upon you seeing it, but you do get the first shot at it. The inside's in great shape, so anything else, please let me know. And for now, signing off.